Searching for information sometimes seems like opening the floodgates. It can be an overwhelming experience, and you may feel overloaded with the vast amount of information that exists. So how do you find what's relevant to you? To sift through so much data, you'll need to develop your information literacy skills. By the end of this video, you'll learn what information literacy is and why it's important, how you use information literacy in your daily life, and how to use information literacy skills as you go through college. According to the American Library Association, an information literate person must be able to recognize when information is needed and have the ability to locate, evaluate, and effectively use that information. But we also can visualize it in simpler terms. Information literacy is a way of defining and thinking about the research process. It's a life skill needed for college and beyond, in your professional and personal life. And above all, it's a process. It takes time to develop and hone these skills, but with practice, you'll be well on your way. While there are many ways to think about information literacy, it still can be a tricky concept to grasp without tying it into some aspect of your own life. You've probably used information literacy skills many times without even realizing it. Think about an instance when you needed to figure something out. Perhaps it was as simple as trying to make the perfect grilled cheese sandwich, or more serious, like considering what type of job to apply for. In both cases, you follow certain steps to achieve the goal. Let's break down what each situation looks like. If you want to know how to make the perfect grilled cheese sandwich, you gather information from a variety of places. You may start by reading recipes online, as well as reading others' reviews of recipes. You might ask your friends or family for cooking tips, or possibly peruse cookbooks. Seeking information in each of these places gives you a foundation for starting your recipe. You may find that this effort yielded enough information, or you may have to gather more details and tweak your recipe until it's perfect. Say instead you're trying to find a part-time job while you're in school. Using information literacy skills in this case means you start by establishing which companies are hiring and reading job descriptions. From here, you narrow jobs down based on your qualifications. Then, you research a company so you can tie that knowledge into your cover letter. These steps help to build a strong foundation for an eventual interview before you even apply for the job. These examples required knowing what information was needed, accessing and evaluating that information, and effectively using it to reach a conclusion. As we've mentioned, developing information literacy skills is a process, but it's one that you can master with practice. Here are 5 simple steps you can follow to enhance your information literacy skills. First, know your information need. Consider an assignment's requirements when choosing and focusing your topic. Do you need general or more in-depth information? Did your professor say you only may use peer-reviewed scholarly articles, or are articles from trade journals and newspapers acceptable? Second, access the needed information. Know when to use the library catalog, article and reference databases, or the internet to find and retrieve print and electronic books and articles, web pages, and other documents. Talk to your librarian or professor to discover what resources are available. Third, examine information sources critically. Is the information you found relevant to what you need? Evaluate it for its accuracy, currency, reliability, and point of view or bias. Fourth, use information effectively to accomplish a specific purpose. Select the information you'll use in your final assignment. Make sure you organize your ideas and analyze whether you've answered your research question. And finally, use information ethically. Always give credit to the sources you use in your assignment. Even if you're paraphrasing or summarizing an idea, you must cite it in your work. Doing so will help you prevent committing plagiarism. It may seem like a challenge to develop your information literacy skills, but with a little practice, you'll be on your way to success. Librarians are especially good at finding useful sources, but a recent project information literacy study found that 80% of college students never bother to ask for their help. Always remember that librarians and professors are here to help if you get stuck along the way. You now should be familiar with what information literacy is and why it's important, how you use information literacy in your daily life, and how to use information literacy skills as you go through college.